Did you know that lurking beneath the waves are some of the ocean's most unexpected predators? From creatures that can camouflage perfectly with their surroundings to those with deadly venom, the ocean is full of surprises. In this video, we'll dive into 20 ocean killers you won't believe exist. Get ready to be amazed and maybe a little spooked by the fascinating and fierce inhabitants of our seas. Number 20. The cookie cutter shark. You'd think with a name like cookie cutter shark, this little creature would be as cute as its name. But don't be fooled. What it lacks in size, it makes up for in ferocity. These sharks may only grow to about 20 inches long, but they have a peculiar way of feeding that's as vicious as it is unique. Their jaws work like cookie cutters, slicing neat, round chunks out of their prey. Talk about a bite-sized snack. By day, the cookie cutter shark lurks deep in the ocean, picking off smaller sea creatures that are easy to swallow whole. But here's where things get wild. At night, these small sharks get bold. They head to the surface and bite into much larger animals, including other sharks and even killer whales. Bold? Absolutely. And let's be real, also a bit cheeky. While they're definitely aggressive, are they the deadliest fish in the sea? That might be pushing it, but it does make you wonder, what is the deadliest fish? Let me know what you think in the comments. Number 19. The AlienLike Portuguese man-o'-war. Here's something you didn't expect. What looks like a jellyfish is actually a colony of clones. The Portuguese man-o'-war is not one creature, but a collection of genetically identical individuals clumped together. These bizarre beings can't survive alone, so they work as a team to move, eat, and even sting, functioning more like an alien collective than a single animal. Here's where it gets freakier. These creatures float around the ocean like blobs with deadly tentacles, waiting to deliver one nasty sting. If you ever spot a pretty rainbow-colored mass washed up on the beach, resist the urge to poke it. Even a detached tentacle can sting you for hours after breaking off. Talk about dangerous beauty. But here's the catch. While their sting usually won't kill you, it can still lead to serious complications like anaphylactic shock or even cardiac arrest in rare cases. At best, a sting from a man-o'-war is extremely painful and unpleasant, so it's best to admire these fascinating creatures from a safe distance. Number 18. Beware the stonefish. The stonefish, yes, the one that blends in like a rock, can quickly turn a fun beach day into a nightmare. If you're dipping your toes in the tropical waters of the Indo-Pacific, watch where you step. This master of disguise is one of the deadliest creatures on Earth, armed with venom that can be fatal to humans if not treated in time. Imagine a fish that looks harmless, almost like a lump of coral, but don't be fooled. The stonefish hides along the ocean floor, waiting to strike with its 13 venomous spines. Even a light brush can trigger a sting so painful it feels like pure agony, with the risk of swelling, tissue death, and even cardiac arrest. So if you're ever in stonefish territory, be smart. Wear protective shoes, tread carefully, and keep those fingers crossed. This ocean dweller doesn't mess around, and neither should you. Number 17. Flower urchin. The sea's hidden danger. You wouldn't think a sea urchin that looks like a tiny underwater hedgehog could be deadly, would you? Well, meet the flower urchin, a creature found in the Indo-West Pacific that holds the title of world's most dangerous sea urchin, awarded by none other than the Guinness Book of World Records. Lurking in coral reefs and seagrass beds, this unassuming critter hides a powerful, dangerous sting. Here's the real kicker. You don't even have to touch it to get stung. Some species of flower urchins can launch venomous spines at you from a distance. Their sting, packed in those innocent-looking petals, can cause debilitating pain, muscle paralysis, and even breathing problems. It's no small incident. This venom can be fatal, with drowning as the ultimate cause of death for some unfortunate victims. Unsurprisingly, not many creatures are brave enough to take on this toxic sea hedgehog. Even fish avoid it, as the venom can knock out humans and marine life alike. So, next time you're in tropical waters, keep an eye out for this deceptive little flower. You won't want to get too close. Number 16. The short-fin Mako shark. Imagine a 12-foot, 1,200-pound shark zooming through the ocean at 45 miles per hour. Yes, that's the short-fin Mako shark for you. These incredible creatures are not only the fastest sharks in the sea, but they also have the impressive ability to leap high out of the water during a hunt. Think of them as the athletes of the shark world, combining speed and agility like few other predators can. But there's more to the Mako than just speed. Thanks to a special adaptation called a counter-current heat exchanger, these sharks can maintain a body temperature higher than the surrounding water. This gives them a significant edge when hunting in cooler waters, allowing them to outmaneuver their prey with remarkable precision. Their intelligence and quick reflexes make them one of the ocean's most effective hunters. Now, before you start worrying about these sharks targeting humans, relax. While there have been a few rare incidents of bites, it's often a case of mistaken identity or sheer accident. The short-fin Mako prefers feasting on bony fish, squid, small marine mammals, and sea turtles. So, unless you're swimming around looking like one of those, you're probably not on their menu. Number 15. Orcas. Orcas, also called killer whales, have a terrifying name that doesn't quite fit. Believe it or not, there are no recorded attacks of orcas on humans in the wild. Yep, you heard that right. Despite their reputation, they pose no threat to us. Their nickname may sound scary, but it's far from accurate, unless, of course, you're one of their oceanic prey. What makes orcas so remarkable is their intelligence. These marine giants are actually part of the dolphin family, living in highly social groups called pods. Like dolphins, orcas use a variety of sounds to communicate and even echolocation to find prey. Imagine being able to send out a sound and instantly know the size, shape, and distance of what's nearby. Now that's some impressive underwater tech. And when it comes to hunting, orcas are masters. They're at the top of the ocean's food chain, with a broad diet that includes fish, squid, seals, and even the occasional whale. With their powerful skills and appetite, they truly dominate the seas. Number 14. The ruthless leopard seal. You might think all seals are cute and cuddly, but the leopard seal will make you think again. With its spotted, leopard-like coat, this seal is more fierce than furry. Known for their aggressive nature, these skilled hunters don't shy away from warm-blooded prey, including, rather disturbingly, other seals. Weighing up to 840 pounds and stretching over 11 feet long, they dominate the icy waters of Antarctica. What's even more chilling, these seals are relentless when it comes to feeding. Beneath their speckled skin lies a thick layer of blubber, and maintaining that insulation requires an impressive appetite. Leopard seals feast on a wide range of prey, from smaller seals to penguins and seabirds. They aren't picky and have no problem going after whatever is within reach. Their hunting technique is as strategic as it is ruthless. Often lurking beneath ice shelves, they wait patiently for unsuspecting penguins to waddle by or swoop down on seabirds landing on the water's surface. With powerful jaws and sharp teeth, they strike with brutal efficiency, proving they are far more dangerous than their playful appearance suggests. Number 13. The moray eel. Imagine a creature that's bold enough to attack a shark. Yes, even a shark. That's the moray eel for you. These ambush predators will eat anything that dares to swim nearby, even if it's a shark minding its own business. For the moray eel, sharks are just another meal option. Nothing too intimidating for this fearless ocean dweller. Now, picture this. Some moray eels grow to a jaw-dropping 10 feet in length and can weigh up to 66 pounds. But it's not just their size that makes them terrifying. They've got a double jaw system that lets them detach their mouths to swallow larger prey. That means fitting a whole shark into their mouths isn't much of a challenge for these freaky fish. Even creepier, these eels have been caught on camera wrestling with sharks, jaws clamped onto their prey like some sea monster from a horror film. Slowly and painfully, they drag their unlucky catch into their stomachs, making it a drawn-out, terrifying ordeal. But watch out. Sometimes the sharks fight back, and things can turn ugly for the moray eel. Number 12. The needlefish. You won't believe this. Needlefish can leap out of the water at speeds of up to 37 miles per hour. These sleek hunters, commonly found in shallow coastal waters, are known for their sharp, narrow jaws filled with razor-like teeth. While most are sea dwellers, some even thrive in freshwater rivers and streams. They might remind you of North America's freshwater gars, but needlefish are far more dangerous than they seem. Here's where things get wild. Needlefish have a terrifying habit of launching themselves onto boats at night, seemingly attracted by artificial lights. Yes, these fish have been known to attack people on deck. Imagine relaxing on your boat and suddenly finding yourself face to face with a needle-nosed predator. It's enough to make anyone jump. The scariest part? These fish can cause serious injuries, with their sharp snouts capable of piercing deep into human skin. But it gets worse. If you're unlucky enough to be struck by a needlefish, the pointed beak can break off in the wound. Some people have even died after being impaled by these airborne terrors, especially when punctured in a vital organ. These fish out of water may look innocent, but they're capable of causing real damage in the most unexpected ways. Number 11. The mysterious stingray. Did you know there are over 200 different species of stingrays? These flat, pancake-shaped fish glide gracefully through oceans and freshwater rivers, but their distinctive look makes them easy to spot and best to avoid. Ranging in size from a mere 10 inches to a whopping 16 feet in length, stingrays live near the ocean floor where they hunt for prey. Sadly, many are endangered as their habitats face threats from warming waters. Now here's where things get a bit dangerous. Stingrays have long, narrow tails, and that's where their infamous stinger lies. Packed with barbs and venom, this tail is their go-to defense mechanism when they feel threatened. Accidental encounters with humans are rare, but when they happen, that sting can cause quite the injury. It's best to admire these creatures from a distance and not get too close. Of course, we all remember the tragic incident involving Steve Irwin, the beloved wildlife expert. He was struck in the chest by a stingray's barb, which pierced his heart. While this was a freak accident, it serves as a reminder to be cautious around these creatures. Keep your fingers far from their venom-packed tails. There are plenty of safer animals to pet. Number 10. The bull shark. Hold on to your hats, folks. The bull shark, also known as the Zambesi shark, has made a name for itself as a fearsome predator. Not just in the ocean, but in freshwater rivers too. Imagine swimming in the Zambezi River, blissfully unaware that a bull shark could be lurking nearby, ready to feast. This isn't your typical ocean-dwelling shark. These guys are perfectly at home in warm, shallow waters, and have even been spotted cruising up rivers and estuaries. Talk about a surprise guest. But wait, it gets even more shocking. Bull sharks are not just versatile in their habitat, they're also notorious for their aggression. These formidable creatures have been known to swim as far as 700 miles up the Mississippi River, reaching areas like Alton, Illinois, far from the safety of the ocean. So, if you thought you were safe while paddling in a river, think again. It's not the great whites you should be worried about. It's the bull sharks responsible for nearly all nearshore shark attacks. And here's the kicker. Bull sharks can be found in places you wouldn't expect, from the Ohio River to the Ganges, and from Sydney Harbor to the Jersey Shore. With one of the fiercest bite forces in the fish kingdom, these sharks are a true force of nature. So before you set off on that canoeing adventure, maybe reconsider your route. You never know when a bull shark might decide to join the party. Number 9. Cone snails. Did you know that some of the slowest creatures on Earth are also among the deadliest? Meet the cone snail, a seemingly harmless mollusk with a taste for meat. To catch their prey, these snails have evolved one of the most ruthless hunting strategies imaginable, a venomous harpoon. This specialized tooth can fire out with precision, injecting a potent cocktail of toxins that paralyzes their victim almost instantly. Talk about a shocking twist in the world of hunting. But it gets even more intriguing. While this deadly venom is designed to incapacitate prey, researchers have discovered that some components might hold significant promise in medicine, particularly as painkillers. Imagine a substance so potent it can stop you in your tracks, but might also provide relief from severe pain. It's a double-edged sword that showcases the fascinating complexity of nature's creations. Now, before you think of playing with these underwater assassins, here's a chilling fact. There's no known antidote for a cone snail sting. If you're unfortunate enough to be struck, your only hope is to rely on medical technology to keep you alive while the toxins slowly wear off. So next time you see a cone snail, remember, it's best to admire these quirky creatures from a safe distance. Number 8. The untold stories of tiger sharks. Did you know that the tiger shark is not just a hunter, but sometimes the hunted? While these magnificent creatures are infamous for their prowess in the ocean, there are occasions when a colossal tiger shark gets caught, either by accident or by those seeking a trophy. In fact, they're only second to the great white in terms of human attacks, often targeting unsuspecting surfers in Australian waters. Ironically, these apex predators are now facing the threat of extinction, primarily due to rampant trophy hunting and fishing. Hold on to your seats because there's more. The tiger shark's reputation is fierce, and with good reason. With the potential to grow up to 5 meters long, their sheer size and strength make them one of the ocean's most dangerous inhabitants. This reputation has led to calls for their removal when they come too close to popular surfing spots. It's almost as if these powerful creatures have developed a vendetta against humans, ready to bite off a leg at a moment's notice. But wait, there's a tale that'll leave you hooked. In 2015, a fisherman known only as Matthew claimed to have caught a gigantic tiger shark off Byron Bay, Australia. The twist? He alleged that the tiger shark had swallowed a smaller hammerhead he was reeling in. This outrageous story captured the imagination of the internet and became quite the fishy tale. It's these wild encounters that remind us of the unpredictable drama unfolding beneath the ocean's surface. Number 7. Barracuda. You might not win any beauty contests, but the barracuda is one fish that definitely knows how to make a splash. These sleek predators can zip through the water at an astonishing 35 miles per hour, making them incredibly fast ambush hunters. While they might look intimidating, barracudas aren't usually out to get humans. Instead, they tend to mistake shiny objects, like jewelry or fishing gear, for their usual prey. Imagine diving in crystal clear waters, only to be startled by a barracuda darting toward you. These creatures can grow up to 5 feet long and weigh over 100 pounds, which makes for quite a surprise if one decides to investigate you instead of its typical fish dinner. It's not uncommon for them to go after speared fish, leading to some unexpected encounters with unsuspecting divers and anglers. Despite their fearsome reputation, barracuda attacks on humans are pretty rare. When they do happen, it's often a case of mistaken identity, with the barracuda confusing a swimmer for a fish. So, while it's important to be cautious, remember that these incredible creatures are usually just curious about their shiny neighbors in the sea. Number 6. Beware the box jellyfish. Surprising as it may sound, the box jellyfish isn't exactly your typical cute creature. Sure, it might not have the fluffy, cuddly appeal of other animals, but there's a certain charm in its wobbly, translucent form. But before you get too enchanted, remember, never ever touch one. These little guys are the most venomous marine animals on the planet, and that's saying a lot. With long, trailing tentacles armed with countless tiny, thin, poison-filled darts, getting too close could be a fatal mistake. And if you think that a simple brush with a box jellyfish isn't dangerous, think again. Their venom acts quickly, leading to paralysis, cardiac arrest, and often death within minutes. Thankfully, out of over 50 jellyfish species, only a few are deadly to humans, which is a small comfort. Still, their quirky appearance is not worth the risk. So if you spot one of these mesmerizing creatures, just admire from a distance. Number 5. Piranhas. You might think of the red-bellied piranha as one of nature's ultimate villains, lurking in the murky waters of the Amazon. Their fierce reputation as fearsome predators has earned them a spot among the most dreaded creatures in the rainforest. However, despite their intimidating image, these fish aren't out hunting humans for sport. In reality, they primarily snack on fish, insects, crustaceans, and even some plants. While they have a scary side, especially when hungry, they're not always the ruthless killers people imagine. But let's not get too cozy. When food runs low, red-bellied piranhas can transform into a chaotic force of nature, launching group attacks that are truly alarming. Although such instances are rare, they aren't picky eaters and will go after anything that moves, including larger animals, or yes, even humans. Their notorious ability to strip flesh in minutes has some basis, in fact, fueled by those razor-sharp teeth. So, if you ever find yourself near their waters, think twice before dipping a toe in. It could be a quick and painful mistake. Number 4. The lionfish. Did you know that the lionfish is not just a pretty face? With its frilly fins and striking patterns, this stunning fish has charmed aquarium enthusiasts for years. However, beneath its glamorous exterior lies a menace. Originally from the Indo-Pacific region, the lionfish has recently invaded coastal waters in the southeastern United States and the Caribbean, where it wreaks havoc on fragile ecosystems. Imagine a fish that can devour a whole buffet of reef creatures without a second thought. The lionfish is a voracious predator, and since making its way to new waters, it has been munching on everything in sight, from parrotfish to snapper. This unchecked appetite is causing significant disruption, leading to an overgrowth of seaweed and a decline in native fish populations. With the added pressures of climate change and pollution, the presence of this greedy invader poses a serious threat to our marine environments. Number 3. The deadly charm of the pufferfish. Did you know the pufferfish ranks as the second most poisonous vertebrate on Earth? That's right. Even in second place, these fascinating creatures pack a lethal punch with enough tetrodotoxin to take down 30 humans. They've got a unique survival tactic, puffing themselves up to thwart predators. This quirky defense mechanism makes it nearly impossible for anything to get a grip on them, which is a lifesaver. After all, a single nibble could be fatal. Yet, despite their dangerous reputation, people still seek out pufferfish as a delicacy. In Japan, it's a sought-after dish, but there's a catch. Only a highly trained, certified chef can prepare it safely. A tiny mistake in the kitchen can turn a meal into a death sentence. Strangely enough, even though there's about 1 death per year from pufferfish consumption, most incidents involve amateurs trying to save money instead of opting for the skilled professionals who know the ins and outs of this perilous dish. Number 2. The hidden dangers of sea snakes. Did you know that sea snakes are among the most venomous creatures in the ocean? With numerous species swimming through both saltwater and freshwater, these slippery reptiles have some potent venom that can pack a serious punch. But don't panic just yet. While they typically only bite when provoked, their venomous nature means it's best to keep a safe distance. Interestingly, the bite itself can be painless, making it even sneakier. Many people may not realize they've been bitten until they start experiencing muscle breakdown, headaches, and paralysis. A truly alarming turn of events. And here's where it gets even more shocking. The symptoms can take anywhere from 30 minutes to several hours to show up. It's like a ticking time bomb. After a bite, you might just feel a headache or some sweating, but as time goes on, muscle aches and tenderness kick in, leading to paralysis that affects your ability to breathe and swallow. So while sea snakes may look like just another beautiful ocean creature, they carry a serious risk that could turn your day at the beach into a medical emergency. Number 1. The blue-ringed octopus. Hold on to your hats because the blue-ringed octopus is one tiny creature with a shocking secret. Measuring only 5 to 8 inches long, this pint-sized cephalopod packs a punch with venom that can kill 26 humans in just a few minutes. The source of this deadly power is none other than tetrodotoxin, a potent neurotoxin also found in pufferfish and the infamous golden poison frog. If you're ever bitten, immediate medical attention is your only hope, as this toxin can paralyze your body, including your ability to breathe. But don't let its deadly reputation fool you. This little octopus is also a master of disguise. When threatened, it can light up in vibrant colors, flashing like a Christmas tree to warn off predators. With a bite that's a staggering 1,000 times more lethal than cyanide, the blue-ringed octopus is truly nature's paradox. Beautiful yet terrifying. So next time you hear about this quirky ocean dweller, remember, it's not just a pretty face lurking beneath the waves. And there you have it, 20 ocean killers that remind us just how wild and unpredictable our seas can be. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the ocean's most fearsome creatures, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more jaw-dropping content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the ocean.